What is happening, guys? I doing? Welcome to my channel. It's your boy and I'm back again. So guys, a few days ago I done the Echo Ball Converse shoe. I wasn't quite sure how the views will come along, but the views are there. So it appears there is a little bit of interest for this shoe. I did say Echo Ball is a brand for people that are edgy, people that are out there that don't want to just wear the conventional silhouettes. So I'll show you guys the other color, which is the white one. It's not really like white, but it's white. So this is coming out tomorrow. So bam, before I continue, let me just prompt you, if you haven't, please make sure you subscribe. And also big ups to Soul Supply every single time, man. As you guys can see, you've got that classic Converse Taylor silhouette, which is beautiful. However, this time around, it looks a lot different. You've got different colors on it. And first things first, we'll start with the 3M, I don't know, it's a square, which says ACW with the ACW signage there. That looks nice. It adds a little bit of flavor to the, I've always thought sometimes Converses can appear a little bit, just a little bit plain, not to sound too critical, you know, except for the CDG Comme des Garçons. And what's the other ones? Is it Undercover? Undercover made, I think, a pair as well. Yes, that's the Undercover ones. No, was it Undercover or was it, I think it was Undercover. No, it was Ambush. So yeah, so Ambush made a Converse. I think that's the best looking Converse, in my opinion. You know, that's from a collaboration. So I'm not trying to go after the classic silhouette. I think the OG one is the best of the best. But in terms of when we look at collaborations, I think in terms of how they've kind of pushed the envelope a little bit to try and make it different from the original one, I think Ambush definitely take it. However, when it comes to, I think, like the lower tiers or the second and third, I suppose, you can look at like brands such as ACW, CDG. So I like how they tend to put like a little bit of extras on the side just to kind of make it look more interesting. And with this one, they've definitely nailed it. I like how you've got the translucent. Now, the white's not really white. It's kind of like an off-white / bone white, which is perfect for this season because a lot of people are now wearing like pastel colors. They're wearing like, you know, the browns, the earth tone colors, especially in autumn, fall. So this color is befitting as well because when you look at the translucent midsole, it's kind of like got a tint of tan. And that's good because it ties in with the autumn vibe as well. And I also like how you've got the darker colors as well on the back as well, just on the spine of the shoe. And then also on the front as well, on the toe box, as well as on the tongue itself as well, which ties in pretty well. So I think in hindsight, I will say this is the better colorway. I had said the dark gray / black one was the better one. But looking at this, and I know how I dress in winter. I tend to wear a lot of Fear of God Essential. I wear Represent, you know, so that's the sort of tones. Looking at this, I've got a hoodie this color as well. So this will be more befitting, I think, for my style, just to have that color coordination. You could be different. You can prefer the dark one. There's nothing wrong with that. So with these, I did say that resale-wise, these will not make money. So just don't, you know, put your pennies in there. Think you might get like a profit margin. That's the wrong mindset. Now, I did say that like this allows certain people that have not bought into ACW, because ACW is not cheap. It's quite expensive. It allows you a chance to enter that market, and then you can start to be a collector as well and appreciate the brand as well. And the brand's by a British man as well, and it's Black History Month, and the guy's black as well. So, you know, you might support him. And yeah, man, it just works. Even like when you look at the inside, the star as well with the circle, that's been changed as well. The color scheme, I like it subtle, but it all comes together to look, you know, nice. And that's the back as well. And I think also with these, when you wear them as well, when you get maybe, I guess, little marks on it as well, it'll have that nice sort of like, you know, worn type of look as well. Because there's certain shoes you can just tell when you look at them that after a couple of wears, they look better. So that's my take. And even that's the real image there. Even with the real image as well, I love how it's different. Do you know, because When you look at the toe box as well, it's also got that translucent material also on the top as well, which, you know, just improves the shoe straight away. So I'm sold. And I also like how it says ACW on the side, and also you've got that number as well. I don't know what it means, but you got that number there. But I know it says 2022 at the end. So all of these details, they just make you curious as such. I did say the guy, I think, has studied architecture. I could be wrong, or is inspired by architecture when he makes his clothing. But you can tell, even, you know, you don't have to have someone tell you. But when you look at the design language and you interpret that in your head, you know, you get some sort of clues from there. But guys, enough waffling. Thanks for watching. Shout out to all you guys that have subscribed. Peace out. I'm out. God bless.